You know, after Manuel, I always have to adjust the microphone in size because he adjusts it in height. Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, I took time to practice so that I don't distort the name, President of the Republic of Kenya, distinguished shareholders, representatives of member states and institutional shareholders, development partners, members of diplomatic corps, members of the board of directors of ATIDI, our chief executive officer, Mr. Manuel, and the management team of ATIDI, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good evening once more. On behalf of the board of directors, it is my great honor and privilege to welcome you to Nairobi for this gala dinner, making the opening of our 26th annual general meeting. Allow me first and foremost to express our deepest gratitude once more to His Excellency for hosting us graciously this evening in this distinguished setting. Your Excellency, your generosity that Manuel has not stopped emphasizing reflects far more than hospitality. It is a powerful affirmation of Kenya's enduring commitment to regional cooperation, African institutions, and shared prosperity of our continent. As one of ATIDI's founding member states and gracious host since inception, Kenya has remained a steadfast partner, demonstrating how visionary leadership and strong institutions can mobilize investment, strengthen resilience, and accelerate sustainable development. For this unwavering partnership, we extend our sincere appreciation once more. We are equally grateful to the government and the people of Kenya for their warm welcome and exceptional hospitality throughout this important week in ATIDI's journey. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening is much more than the opening of an annual general meeting. It is a celebration of partnership, a celebration of trust. And above all, we celebrate the celebration of a shared belief in Africa's limitless potential. We are privileged to be joined by representatives from member states this evening, shareholders, development finance institutions, and diplomatic community. Private investors and strategic partners are not left out, whose collective commitment has helped shape ATIDI into one of Africa's most respected mutual financial institutions. As we prepare for our formal deliberation in the coming days, tonight offers a valuable opportunity to strengthen relationships, reflect on how far we have come, and renew our collective commitments to Africa's future. This year carries particular significance as ATIDI celebrates 25 years, a quarter of a century of impact. It is a moment to honor the vision of our founders, celebrate the confidence of our shareholders and partners, and recognize the dedication of everyone who has contributed to this remarkable journey. Over the past quarter century, ATIDI has evolved from a bold African vision into a globally respected institution that has facilitated billions of dollars in trade and investment, strengthened investor confidence, and contributed meaningfully to economic transformation across member states. If capital is the engine of development, confidence is the fuel. That is where ATIDI has found its unique purpose. We do not merely mitigate risk, we create confidence. And where confidence grows, investors follow. Where investors flow, economies flourish. And where economies flourish, lives are transformed. This is the unique value that ATIDI brings to Africa and to the global investment community. The impact of this work is increasingly recognized beyond our continent. We were honored that His Excellency President William Ruto highlighted ATIDI at the G7 summit, like Manuel has emphasized, and that our institution was also recognized at the G7 Leader Declaration on Mutually Beneficial International Partnership. Thank you, Your Excellency. This recognition belongs not only to ATIDI, but to Africa itself. It demonstrates that African institutions are increasingly shaping global conversations on investments, resilience, and sustainable development. While we are proud of this recognition, we remain even more conscious of the responsibilities it places upon us. As an African proverb reminds us, the one who climbs a good tree always gets a push. Our partners have helped us climb. It is now our responsibility to reach even higher heights. Ladies and gentlemen, Africa stands today at one of the most promising moments of its history. Across infrastructure, energy, agriculture, manufacturing, digital innovation, trade and industrialization, the foundations of long-term prosperity are being laid. Yet ambition alone does not attract investments. Confidence does. Institutions do, and partnerships do. That is precisely where ATIDI continues to make its greatest contribution. By reducing risk, strengthening investor confidence, and mobilizing private capital, we help transform promising ideas into bankable projects, strategic investments, and lasting development. Over the coming days, our discussions will focus on how we can deepen this impact and ensure that ATIDI remains at the forefront of Africa's economic transformation. I am confident that the decisions we take during this annual general meeting will strengthen our institution and reinforce our contribution to the prosperity of our member states. Before I conclude I must. Allow me to express my sincere appreciation to our shareholders, development partners, clients and stakeholders for their continued confidence and support. I also wish to recognize my fellow board members, our Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Manuel, and the entire ATIDI team, whose professionalism, dedication, and commitment continue to advance our mission. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a saying that great institutions are built by chance. They are built by shared purpose. Tonight we celebrate that shared purpose. We celebrate partnership. We celebrate trust. We celebrate Africa's resilience. But above all, we celebrate Africa's future. Your Excellency, thank you once again for your gracious hospitality, and to the people of Kenya. May I wish you all a memorable evening, fruitful deliberations, and highly successful 2026 General Assembly. God bless you all.